Hi and welcome to my channel. So I'm going to be talking about a very important topic today, which is mentorship. So mentorship is one of the most powerful things that you can do, or one of the most powerful things that you can pursue in your life, whether it's for your career or it's for your own personal life. And look, very few people understand about mentorship, but the few people like myself that understand the value of mentorship, that understand the role of mentorship, those are the few people that are going to be very successful both in their personal lives and in their professional lives. Because look, mentorship, like I've said, is very, very powerful. So in today's video, I'm going to tell you 3 reasons why you 100% need mentorship in your life. Which means, for example, if you are wanting, say, to get into nursing, just as as an example, imagine that if you have somebody who is already in nursing, who is already doing what you want, if that person has to guide you through that journey, what is the likelihood for you to succeed? If you want to move to the UK, for example, and you've got somebody who has taken that journey and that person is there to guide you, what are the chances for you to succeed? Mentorship is the single most powerful and very underestimated thing that we all need. So if you're new to my channel, obviously you're welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, I appreciate your time. And look, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, now that you're here, hit the subscribe button so you're the first person to be notified every single day when I drop a new video on here at 10 a.m. prompt UK time, because I'm all about implementation. I'm all about keeping my word. I'm all about ensuring that you have all the information that you need to excel, to thrive, and to live a beautiful life in the UK. So also, if you're not aware, I do have a free newsletter where I send information about free visa sponsorship opportunities to move to the UK or to switch your visa if you're already in this beautiful country, career progression pathways, opportunities in the UK so you can succeed, you can excel, you can earn a lot of money and live a good life in the UK. Work from home opportunities that you can do to supplement your income. You know what I mean? The pay is really bad for most of the jobs that we're doing. If you have an online side hustle, an online job, a work from home job that can supplement your income, look, it makes all the difference. And I'm saying this out of experience. I've got quite a few work from home jobs that I do, and they earn me a lot of money. So like I say this out of experience. Also, starting your own side business, because yes, you move to the UK, you progress in your career, eventually you need to be thinking about independence. You need to be thinking about retiring early to enjoy life. And for you to achieve all of these, you need a side hustle, you need a business so that you can get all of that experience, that knowledge from your career, put it into that business, make a lot of money, and retire early. So I share information about all of that through my free newsletter, which I've left a link in the comment section below. If you check, you join, then I send that info directly to your inbox when it becomes available. It won't take you 20 seconds. You drop your name and email and you're part of it. Also, if you've got any questions you want to ask me, you're going to find my contacts on that newsletter, and then we can just take it on from there. And if you're not aware, I do have a career coaching program where I support with all these different aspects that I have mentioned. So check the description box below and you're going to find that on there. So we were talking mentorship. Look, mentorship is one of the things that it's really helped me personally in my career. From when I think about mentorship, I think of, say, my mom, for example, just telling me, Melvis, at work, this is what you do. In life, it's better to do this. It's easier to do this. What about this? What about that? That's mentorship. But you need mentors not only from your family, obviously, but you need mentors from your professional life as well as your personal life. Which means if you're wanting to improve your income, for example, improve your career, improve your marriage, whatever it is, you need a mentor. And a mentor doesn't mean that you're going to find somebody and say, oh, Melvis, can you be my mentor? That's not necessarily what it means. For me personally, I've got different types of mentors. I've got mentors that are free, for example, mentors that are paid. I like paid mentorship. Let me tell you why I like paid mentorship. Because it is like a contract that you and I are having. For example, if you have paid mentorship, And also, it is something that is then expected, which means if you have a mentor, if I'm paying you, for example, to become my mentor, it's like a contract that we have. So it is expected that there is that support in place. When you have mentors that are willing and happy to guide you, but it's as is whenever they're available, it can be very challenging, because if you need something and you contact them and they're like, hey, I'm really busy, then you're stuck. And that's why I think a combination of all types of mentors, say family members, paid, unpaid, you need a good balance depending on where you are in life, depending on what you're trying to achieve. You need a perfect balance in order to be in that equilibrium that's going to lead you to excel. And for me, for example, as somebody that I started my UK journey working as a carer in a nursing home to then progress, studying nursing, and within 5 years progressing to an advanced nurse practitioner, which is the most senior clinical nursing position. I can say that mentorship has been the single best thing that I've ever done, because I've got mentors across every single sector that I'm interested in, which means when it comes to clinical nursing, so progressing within the clinical pathway, I've got a mentor who is at the top of the clinical pathway. When it comes to, say, international organizations, I've got a mentor who is into that at the top of it. When it comes to management and leadership, I have a mentor who has who is there and has done that. When it comes to business, I've got business mentors as well, people who have successful businesses, people that can say to me, Melvis, look, this is what I've done, this is what I did. Those are the sorts of people that I personally choose to be mentors. I also have people that are just in my community that I don't necessarily go to them and say, hey, you're my mentor, whatever. But there are people that I look up to. There are people that I know that, okay, if this person is married, for example, they've got 4 kids, they've got an amazing career, they've progressed to a senior position, you know, how can you, what can you learn from that person to bring into your own life to help you? Rather than just sit back and say, oh, I'm a mom, I've got 4 kids, there's no way I can progress in my career because I've got kids. What can you learn from that other woman in your community who's got those kids just like you do, who's doing that job just like you, but is able to progress? That's what I mean by mentorship. So there's mentorship that you sit with somebody one to one, we talk and we say, look, Melvis, what's going on with you? Where are you right now? Where do you want to get to? And like I said, in my private coaching program, which by the way, I support with getting visa sponsorship jobs in the UK, without spending thousands of pounds, without going bankrupt, without spending millions, of money. I also offer guidance with career progression in the UK. If you're a nurse, carer, midwife, student, prospective student nurse, you want to get into healthcare, you're thinking about, progressing in your career, you're not sure what to do when it comes to moving to the UK or progressing within the UK, look, I'm your girl. If you check the description box or the about section, you see a link. Once you join, we go through what is your personal circumstance right now, what is your objective, what is in between you and that objective, what do you need to get to the next step. If you're looking for a job, where should you find that job? What should your CV look like? What about the interview? How do you position yourself for success? You also get access to our community with success driven individuals that are going to guide you through that journey to make sure that your questions are answered promptly. Again, this is mentorship, obviously. This is mentorship. This is for something that, that if you've got any challenge anytime, you get that answered. Let me tell you, if you're watching a YouTube video, right now, I don't know who you are watching this video. I don't know what your personal circumstances are. I don't know if you've got any questions, so it's very difficult. But if you have a mentor where you know that, okay, Melvis is my mentor, for example. Let me just give a practical example. People that are part of my coaching program, when I do these videos on YouTube, they watch the videos as well. And there are certain things that I say that they're like, Melvis, what about this opportunity? I didn't know about that. So when we get to those live sessions, they can say to me, Melvis, I saw this opportunity that you shared. There's this thing you talked about. Can you tell me more? Melvis, I've got questions about X, Y, Z. Can you answer these questions for me? They don't need to be thinking, oh my God, who's going to help me with this? Or maybe drop a comment here, which is good and fine to drop a comment, but there are certain answers that are very detailed or that ought to be very detailed to make sense. And on the YouTube comment, look, there's only so much you can write. But if you have that mentorship, again, you've got that avenue to speak to that person, it makes all of the difference, because that advice is tailored to your personal circumstances. And that's why for me, I cannot stress enough the importance of getting a mentor. I want to hear from you. Do you have a mentor? Do you not have a mentor? What it is that you need? You know what I mean? If you had a mentor, would that make a difference to you right now? And one of the things that mentorship does is to save you time. Look, that step-by-step guide that you get in no time from a mentor, to know that you need to take step 1, and then step 2, and this is step 3, and this is how you get to step 4. It makes all the difference. It saves you a whole lot of time. So saving time is something that as human beings, look, it's gonna be top of the priority, because there's no time to waste. If you're in the UK, for example, you have a mentor who can guide you, go for it. Go for it. And then the third thing is confidence. Look, mentorship instills you with confidence, because you know that you know the right thing, you know that you're on the right path, you know that you've got the right guidance, and you know that if things were to go wrong, you know where to go for advice. Again, I'll give an example. There's one of the nurses in my coaching program, an overseas nurse. She went to work, had a drug error. She was panicking, didn't know what to do. She rang me. She's like, "Oh my God, Melvis, I'm at work. I've just done a drug error and I'm panicking. What should I do?" I was able to calm her down, walk her through the steps. You know what to do. You need to do this. You need to do that. You need to do this. Have you done this? Have you done that? It makes all the difference. And that's why I'm saying that having those mentors in whatever capacity they are, wherever they are, especially if it's people who understand what you're doing personally and professionally, it's incredibly helpful and makes all the difference. So mentorship is going to help you to give you that peace of mind. It's going to save you a lot of time by giving you that step-by-step guide right there on a platter of gold for you to go through, and it's going to instill a lot of confidence in you, because you know that you've got somebody to answer your questions, to make sure that you never have those doubts and everything is sorted. So if you are watching this and you've got no mentors, or you haven't considered mentorship, or you're just like, "Oh, can't be asked," please, mentorship is powerful. Mentorship is key. And again, if there are any questions you've got, do leave them in the comment section below, and I'll be able to answer those questions. If you've got any tips, any ideas, any thoughts about anything, or you know what I mean, do leave them in the comment section below, and I'll join you there. I do videos on this channel about all sorts of things: productivity, career progression, visa sponsorship opportunities, work from home jobs, side hustles, so they can guide you, they can help you, help all of us really, in order to increase our productivity, progress in our careers, live fulfilling lives, earn more money, and retire early. Again, watch this other video that I've linked right here. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, really, don't be a stranger on here. Hit that subscribe button so you're the first to be notified when I drop a new video on here. So watch this other video where it's going to just give you more information on the things that I've spoken about, and just to guide you and to help you through that journey. I'll see you in this video.